NFL regular season is officially concluded, and we are officially here at the NFL playoffs. In this video, we're going to do a prediction of the wild card round, who I think is going to win and why. So if you guys do want to see more, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's jump straight into it. And with that, the first matchup is going to be the Houston Texans and Pittsburgh Steelers. It's going to be the first game we're going to look into. The Houston Texans are one of the hottest teams in the entire NFL. They've won 9 straight, and the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of limped their way into the playoffs. They didn't have DK for the last 2 games, managed to get into the playoffs based on the Ravens missing a game-winning field goal at the end of regulation. With that, the Houston Texans will travel to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers, as the Steelers won the AFC North. This is an interesting game. I do believe the Steelers are going to be a better team than what we saw these last 2 weeks. They'll have DK Metcalf back. That's a huge weapon for Aaron Rodgers to get the ball out to, but ultimately we saw a lot of inconsistencies with this Steelers team on both sides of the ball. One week they look really good, and then the next week or two they look like they're just kind of barely getting by, and that's not going to cut it, especially against the #1 rated defense in the entire NFL in the Houston Texans. This team has a nasty defense, and all that the Texans really need to do is keep their offense stable and be able to put the ball in the end zone. Really, if this game can get to about a 2-score game, I believe Houston can win this. So my pick is the Texans will beat Pittsburgh Steelers. Next matchup is going to be the Buffalo Bills versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's going to be an interesting game. This game will be in Jacksonville. This is going to be one of the weaker Bills teams that Josh Allen has led into the playoffs. Probably the weakest Bills team he's led into the playoffs since his rookie season. This Bills team is absolutely horrible when it comes to defending against the run. They give up 136 yards rushing every single game. Jacksonville averages 115 yards per game rushing, along with Travis Etienne Jr. going for 1,107 yards and 7 touchdowns. Along with that, Trevor Lawrence is known for moving the ball out of the pocket. He can use his legs and scramble if need be. The Bills have been terrible against the run this year, and I ultimately believe because of that, Jacksonville is going to be able to take this game. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars taking down the Bills. The next game is going to be the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. This is going to be the final AFC matchup of the wildcard round, and I pretty confidently say the New England Patriots is going to win this game. I believe New England has the tools to win this game. Drake May is playing at a different level. I think the Chargers, Justin Herbert's a little banged up, and their offensive line has been terrible this year. The Chargers have not been able to protect Justin Herbert, and ultimately being able to protect your quarterback and keep him being pressured and under constant duress in the playoffs is a necessity if you want to win a Super Bowl. And because of that, we've got the Patriots knocking the Chargers off. As for the NFC, we've got the Carolina Panthers versus the Los Angeles Rams. The Panthers kind of backed their way into the playoffs after the Falcons were able to take down the Saints, even though the Panthers had lost in a controversial game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Panthers, they beat the Rams earlier in the year, so they've shown that they can play up to the Rams. They get this game at home. It's a possibility for Carolina to pull off an upset, but I am pretty confident that Matthew Stafford and this loaded Rams team is not going to let the same thing happen twice. It is hard to beat a team multiple times, and I don't think the Panthers have it in them to beat the Rams again, especially a Rams team that will be more prepared to take them on this time. I've got the Rams winning this matchup. Next, we have the Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. I think this is another instance of a team kind of limping into the playoffs. San Francisco 49ers O-line was absolutely brutalized without Trent Williams against the Seahawks. This is an Eagles team that also has an elite pass rush. They're able to bring pressure to Brock Purdy. This is also an Eagles team that has weapons on the outside. You've got Devontae Smith. You've got A.J. Brown, 2 1,000-yard receivers, along with Jalen Hurts, who's able to use his legs. I like the 49ers' weapons. Ricky Pearsall, Trent Williams being able to protect Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's able to use his legs, scramble, and create time. But the 49ers are just too banged up, especially on defense. We saw the holes that defense has against the Seahawks. While the 49ers were able to hold the Seahawks to 13 points, they gave up a lot of yards, especially on the ground. And because of that, I do believe that the Eagles, with all the weapons that they have, are going to be able to win this game. So for the final spot in the wild card, you've got the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. These teams have already met twice before. Both teams splitting those meetings. The Packers were able to beat the Bears the first time, but the Bears, based on kind of a miracle, were able to beat the Green Bay Packers in overtime in their last meeting. This matchup is going to be pretty interesting. Jordan Love probably is going to be coming back and ready to go for this game. We haven't really got any confirmation on that just yet. This is a Bears offense that can be very hot, but sometimes they don't put up the amount of points you would expect them to. This is a Bears team. They get this game at home. It's going to be very loud, and it's going to be a very emotional game. These two teams and fan bases absolutely hate each other. But I trust Green Bay's defense in this game a lot more than Chicago. This is a Bears defense that sometimes they look really good, but other times, just like the 49ers game, they give up over 40 points. So this is a Bears team that needs to be able to compete. This is also a Bears team that has a lot of guys on this roster who have never been to the playoffs. So with that being said, I trust the Green Bay Packers to go into Chicago and steal this game from the Bears and advance. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen in the wildcard round in the comments below. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will catch you in my next video. Peace.